Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 9, day 1. Well, this week is going to be very easy, and especially today when I was looking through the work, it's mostly review and just a little bit of practice, but there is one thing I'm going to do with you in math. This page is your reading page and also for writing. Next to number 1 is a sentence, I see a bee, and notice those have that two E's together, making that long E sound. You're going to trace this sentence, then write it below on your own. Try to write each letter right below where it is already written above. Make sure you have a space and a period at the end. Your space might have to be a little smaller than you're used to. I noticed it had to be a little smaller than my normal spacer stick. Number 3, I see Eve. And this is a name where she has the E, another letter, and a silent E pattern, making her first letter say E in her name. So notice that that is a different vowel pattern, but her name is Eve. And also this sentence you're going to trace and then write below. You're doing number 2 with this sentence, and you're doing number 4 with this sentence. You're kind of in charge of doing that. Our category words this week are opposites, opposite words. Words like up, down, hot, cold. Those type of words are opposites, hard, soft. It means that something is completely different. So next to number 1, we have a boy going up the stairs. We have someone coming down the stairs, and we have a pig. Now, 2 of these pictures show opposite, and I bet you can guess which 2 pictures to circle that are opposites of each other. Yes, it's the boy going up and the person coming down. So up and down are opposites. So you're going to circle those. Number 2, we have a soft pillow, we have a corn, and we have a hard rock. So 2 of those things will be opposite. I bet since Mrs. Rubel already used that as an example, you'll be able to tell which 2 pictures to circle. And yes, it's soft and hard. Those are the opposites. Number 3, we have a tree. We have a dirty shirt, and we have a clean shirt. And I'm going to leave it to you to figure out what to do with that. So our math is all review of using plus signs, addition, equal sign, writing an equation with 2 groups. The first group, the number goes on the first writing line, plus, we say plus when we see that sign. Then the number in the second group equals, we say equals when we see this sign. And we put the sum, or how many in all, we put here. So you're going to do that for each of these equations using the pictures for the groups, and the same on the back. Another math page, that's a review, easy peasy. This is a review of some vocabulary on the front, and so I'm going to help you do these. Number 1, it says plus sign, and you need to circle which symbol is the plus sign. So go ahead and do that. Number 2, equals sign. You're going to circle which picture is the equal sign. I know that was really easy for you. In all. In all means that you're joining 2 groups and you want to know how many there are in all when you put those groups together. You do that by adding each group, put the number here, plus this equals, and how many in all. On the back is more equation review, and I think you can figure those out. What I want to really do with you is these word problems, and these we have done before. Remember, these are all about reading, finding clues in the story, and then showing our work in a drawing on a 10 frame, writing the equation, and on the number line. It's very important, we said, to show our work. So let's read the story. Pat was walking down the road and saw some chicks with their mom. At first, she saw 4 chicks. Okay, 4 chicks. So that's her first group. Then she saw 3 more chicks. She saw 3 more. How many chicks did she see all together or in all? Well, we need to add these, and I saw somebody do some funny little bird pictures the other day. I'm going to use my crayons to do some that look like it. And I thought it was so funny. I'm going to do some red chicks. Actually, I'll do some orange chicks. That's closer to their color. And I'm going to do some green chicks. So my first group is going to be orange chicks. And she saw 4 chicks in her first group. And I'm going to show you, this person did it with watercolor paints. But they just scribbled a little circle, almost, like so, and put a little dark on the bottom. So I'm just going to scribble some sort of little circles here, sort of like that. And I'm going to do how many? I'm going to do 4, because that's how many were in her first group. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I do want to show my work. So I'm going to do 4, and then I'm taking a colored pencil and I'm going to do a little beak, and I'm going to do some feet and a little eye, and this one is going to be looking straight up, and so we'll see both his eyes, we won't see his feet, and this one looks like he's looking up that way, and his feet are going to go that way, and it doesn't really matter. This guy could be looking down, and we could just go like that. Okay, so there's my first little chicks. And if I wanted to, I could get a little fancy and I could give them all little wings on the side. But I don't really need to do all of that. Okay, so now I need my second group, which is 3 chicks, 3 more chicks. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to scribble some little circles here lightly, not too dark, because you saw I drew little beaks on them and feet, and so we want to be able to do that with our green ones also, and green's a little bit of a darker color. You could do yellow if you want, but just I knew that it would be easier to see if I did it in these darker colors. Once again, I'm going to take my little pencil and I'm going to make some chicks looking down different ways, and I'm going to make this one looking up in the sky. Okay, so we can do what we want to with those, but we have our 2 groups, and that shows us how many we had in each of our groups. We had 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we need to put those together. We need to make those, show those in all. So I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same colors and I'm going to put X's in my 10 frame to show the first 4 in orange. I'm just going to do it in orange. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my first group. And then I'm going to do 3 more in my green pencil. 1, 2, 3. That just helps me to see. And now I can say how many there are in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if I drew 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did. So that's coming out the same. Let's see if it comes out the same on the number line. I had 4 in my first group. I started 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is where I stopped. And I had 3 more. So I need 3 more hops. 1, 2, 3. And look what number I stopped on. I stopped on number 7. Now this is going to tell me my sum, the sum being the answer to our equation. So if you have 4 orange chicks and 3 plus 3 green chicks, it's going to equal 7 in all. And that's how we show our work in an equation. So let's turn this over. There's another story on the back about peaches. And let's do some of this together. This is going to be very easy to do because you know how to do it already. And I'm going to read the story. Pam went to her grandma's house to pick peaches. She picked 5 peaches. I'm going to circle that number 5. She picked 5 peaches off of one tree and 4 peaches off of the next tree. How many peaches did she pick in all? Well, we could do this a lot of ways. We could draw a tree and show the 5 peaches that she picked off of that tree. We could show another tree and the 4 peaches that she picked off that one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a little basket. So here's a basket, some handles, right? And in the basket, I'm going to draw the first 5 peaches. And I'm just going to draw them as circles because peaches, they're kind of circular. They're a sphere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I wanted to, I could lightly color those to look more like peaches. But anyway, in my first basket, I picked 4 peaches. And in my second basket, and here's the handle, and I'm going to just make it go like so. And there's my other basket. And in the off the second tree, I picked 4 peaches. I'm going to make these green, a light green. Maybe they're green peaches. 4. I will lightly color. You could make them both orange because they're in 2 different baskets. As long as you know how many you had first and then how many you had in your other group. Just separate them somehow so you have one group of 5 and one group of 4. So now we can do the work to show this equation. We showed it in a picture, and how many did we have in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We think that we picked 9 peaches. So let's do that on our number line right away. And I'm going to put the first 5. I'm going to start at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where we stopped. And how many more? 4 more. So I need 4 more hops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And look where we are. We are on number 9. So far, so good. So now let's do it in our 10 frame. And again, I'm just using 2 colors to make it easy for you to see. You don't have to do it the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many more? Did I get it right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this 10 frame is missing 1. So if we started on 10 and went back 1 and took 1 off, we would be at 9. But let's count forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're at 9 again. So we could say in our equation 5 peaches plus 4 more peaches equals 9 peaches all together. And we showed our work. We made nice drawings. We did our hops for our number line. We did our 10 frame, and we showed our work. And that was a lot of fun. So I hope you guys can do these story problems, and maybe you can think of one yourself. I would love to see one in one of our Zooms. All right, well, that's it for now, and I'll see you next time.